Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to continue to play more of This Bed We Made. Now this one, unfortunately, the audio for this particular episode that I had got somehow screwed up, so this is actually voiced over after the fact. This is going to be one of the only ones that does it. It's this one and the one before it that had this problem, and then the final episode of this will come out back to normal regular audio. So we're just going to have to like talk over this one.
It's locked.
And I can...
People don't usually leave these unlocked.
Ooh, somebody's locker's open. Nice. Nice. And it says, half the washing machines are out of order because of this. I won't be able to finish our current load in time, and Beth will be forced to offer guests an apology discount. Please fix the machines before Bernard kills me. Rebecca. What else we got in here? Anything? No, just a bunch of random tools. Okay. Cool. Check again, just in case? No, there's nothing in there, silly head. Come on. You can't have that, okay? Check it again, sure. Alright, enough! Close it, thank you. Oh, snooping around other people's stuff. Ooh, what's this? Building plans. This guy looks like a spy! No, I don't know. Who knows? It's a map. X marks the spot, apparently. Nothing on the back. Oh boy, there's nothing there. Who knows? We don't know what that is. See, this is me acting like I know what I'm talking about. I'm like, I definitely know. I don't know where this belonged. You know, I'm like, what's this? Like an idiot. Like, I don't know. Like as if I knew what that was supposed to mean at the time. I know what it means now, because obviously I did it, but...
It's locked.
Locked!
Kitchen sesame?
Nope.
Limits.
Locked. Ooh, another one.
The way they look at each other.
Nice.
You can tell it's the real deal.
Alright.
It's locked.
Boy, it's almost like people don't want you looking in their lockers. Pretty crazy. Squeeze in there. Can I get in? There we go. Now we're just wandering. We don't know what we're doing.
Candles.
Yeah, where are these
I
candles?
think Rebecca keeps a stash of them, but where?
Hello?
Please, just tell me.
It's Linda. She wrote them up on her own door with my lipstick, so I would get the blame.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
Nice, and I could have erased that, but I didn't know any better. I'm dumb.
I believe you.
Because I could have erased that earlier on. Alright, where... The candles are not here, obviously. Stop looking around! I'm just... See, this is the... I mean... That's just... It's just... That's how this game goes, right? You're just like, let me look. Is it here? Is it here? Is it here? There are no candles there.
Now's not the time to pick up Smokey and Sophie.
What? I mean, that's actually probably a good idea. Come on, put the pieces together. You know what the answer is. No, you don't. Place the master key. Don't give up the master key. Do I have to? No, we're just going to do more snooping. The VIP guest in room 602 is getting on my nerves. He keeps ordering food that's not on the menu. What a jerk. Yeah, jeez. We don't usually do special orders, but Bernard was adamant that we make all of his wishes come true. Do I look like a goddamn genie? That's not the worst of it, though. Every night he barges into the kitchen as if he's at home, asking for meat for his precious little terriers. Who feeds dogs $4 roast beefs? $4 roast beefs. I can't even afford $4 roast beef for myself. Bobby, oof, jeez.
So you do have a stash
Alright,
of
so,
candles.
I found the candles here. So it says, the kitchen is out of power again, and I can barely see a thing. Bernard wants me to continue working, but I'm not risking chopping off my fingers for that blowhard. Didn't you start hoarding candles since the last power outage? I remember you were saying you would never want wanted to get caught in the dark basement again. Where's your stash? It's urgent. Please! Bobby. Locked!
Alright.
Oh, hey! We just put money in there.
Now, to resist the temptation to spend it on a burger at Harry's.
Oh, yeah, that's because this is ours.
Being recognized for doing a good job.
Hey, and this note says, I've noticed a real improvement in the quality of work lately. I've heard a few guests saying how clean the rooms are after you go through them. Who knows? Maybe you'll manage to steal Employee of the Month reward from Wendy. Linda.
Fine. Keep your secrets, Locker.
Yeah, keep your secrets, man.
Wait, is this
Ooh.
you, Beth? What on earth led to this picture being taken?
Look at this. This crocodiles, snakes, all that stuff.
Land? I know you grew up on a farm. Didn't I find one of these in Anne's room, too? The White Cat must be a popular spot. It's locked.
Maybe she's in on it.
People don't usually leave these locked.
Maybe? Is this...
No candles. but
Yeah.
This looks like the laundry room.
Okay, we figured it out. Woo! Thanks for giving us the answer, basically. Let me guess. I'm going to go over here, and it's going to be locked.
Oh, right.
Nice.
My keys are still in the break room.
We're in the break room, though. Well, no, I guess not. I guess that we're in the... Yep, there's the break room. I definitely know where I'm at. I 100% know that's where I'm supposed to be at. Your keys are just like sitting there. Those keys have been there like all day. Ah, wait, wait, there it is. Yeah, you got it, I think. Pick it up. There we go. Wait. Okay. Pick up. There we go. Whew, boy, that was painful. All right, off to the laundry room. So that we could find these missing mysterious candles. Nope, that's not how that's not where the break room is or laundry room or anything like that. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay. And then we don't need any of that because we remembered the map. Our brain is super good. We know it's right there. Perfect.
Got a candle.
Boom.
Now, what next?
Exactly. Now what? Now we have to go do something else, right? We have to go do nothing.
Is this
We'll do some more snooping.
movie script?
A movie script? Yeah, it says change title. No, not catchy enough. It's in a northwesterly direction. Screenplay EL. Needs more murder and a killer. Add killer tornado. Why cut the scene inside the nose? Best part of the script. February 1958. See if James Stewart is available. Oh, it's another note. That's what all the wandering is for.
VIP
It
is
says,
really
Rebecca,
headed
I
to
confess,
Bobby.
I'm about to commit murder. Oh gosh, don't put that on a note. I don't care who he is, how rich he is, how famous he is. The VIP guest at 602 is a goddamn psycho. He ordered room service this morning, but somehow the plates got mixed up and he received eggs instead of pancakes. It's happens, right? Well, this man rushed to the kitchen in a frenzy and yelled at us for 10 minutes straight, saying eggs were disgusting and he hates them. That's your problem, dude. Well, not this guy, not Bobby. It's the director, dude. That's his problem. Anyway, I should have told him he's disgusting and I hate him. Yeah, you tell him. I thought of spitting in his neck. Well, that's a bit much there. Hold on, back up a little bit. But before leaving, he swore he'd never order anything in our kitchens ever again. Without a shadow of a doubt, this is the worst establishment I've ever visited, he said in a pompous accent. If he ever sends his clothes downstairs to be cleaned, can you be a good friend and stitch all of his pockets? Any other form of sabotage would do too. I know you're creative. Just be careful not to arouse too much suspicion. Bobby. Wow, you guys are just,
There
you're
you
rough.
are.
You're just going to be like
I'm not sure I
stitching his stuff
understand what the
together.
plan is
Holy
here.
cow.
Well, when I was little, we had padlocks on many of the farm's sheds. My dad would always lose the keys, so one day he made a mold of them using wax and plaster. I was thinking of doing the same.
Are you sure it's gonna work?
Absolutely not. But hey, I guess we won't know until we try.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's do this.
They need a science montage song, like da-da-da-da-da, I don't know, but something.
Okay, to start, we need to pour the wax from the pot.
Got it. Taking the wax, pour.
Have you done this before?
I mean, technically,
You're a real
yes.
pro.
This is my second time watching this.
Now, time to put the key
Nice.
into the wax. Let's give it a few seconds, so the mold really takes
And we
form.
wait.
Okay, I think you can
Nice.
remove it.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
we're almost there. Just pour the cup of plaster into
Nice.
the mold.
Okay. Got it. I don't think this would work at all, but that's fine.
All right. Now we wait for it to dry.
How long do you think it's gonna take?
I don't know. I guess we'll keep
That's a
poking
good
it every
idea.
now and then.
I bet you didn't think you'd be making a plaster key today, huh?
Indeed. But I like it. It's rare that this job allows me to use my creative side.
Your creative side.
Well, granted, this key won't end up in any museum, but I enjoy the occasional artistic endeavor.
Yeah, there's the one. Talk about that one. Talk about that one. Yeah. Up, 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 up. That one. Yeah. Do it. Ask about the picture.
Like
Yeah, there we
posing
go.
with alligators?
How do you
Because she
know
just
about
snoops into
that?
everyone's stuff.
I think it must have slipped out of your locker because I saw this picture of you in a long white dress and
Oh my, you did? What did you think of it?
Nice.
I loved it, actually. It was unique, I guess. Artistic?
Yeah, those pictures were taken by a very close friend of mine a few years back. Ziva Rivers was her name. Earth-shattering talent, but a bit too controversial for most people's sensibilities.
Oh. Are you still friends?
No, we went our separate ways. It's a shame. She really captured me. My essence.
Your essence is to
Yeah, how awesome would that be?
My essence is to fear nothing.
Yeah, I can tell. I really admire that about you.
I'm sure under that sweet exterior, you're pretty fearless too. Haven't you ever done something really scary? I mean, other than snooping
I was
on a
gonna say,
potential
that's about
creep.
it.
Does sailing count?
Excuse me? You sail?
No.
boat?
On the plane.
I used to, with my grandpa. But when he died, we had to sell the boat to pay off his debts.
Oh, that's too bad. I would have loved to go with you.
Maybe
Yeah.
it'd be possible
Oh,
to
there you
borrow
go.
a
That's a
boat
good
for
idea.
a day. I think one of Grandpa's friends still has his.
Really? That would be great. I just love trying new things.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, let's do that.
Hey, look. I think
Nice.
it's
I
dry.
still don't think that would ever work.
I
I
can't
think
believe
it's
it
just like a bunch of. There's no way.
I could not have done this without you.
Yeah, probably not. Well, I should get back upstairs before Bernard notices my absence. If he hasn't already. Let me know how it goes with the key. Oh, and be careful while turning it, okay? You wouldn't want it to break inside the lock.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Thank you for everything.
No problem.
I don't think that would ever work. I just feel like that would just never work, period. And then you just leave it there as if no one's ever going to notice that it was there. Jeez, at least clean up. Alright, now we go up. Yeah, we're back to what we were doing before. Time to open up this stuff and snoop even further. Except I don't remember which room it's in. Ha ha! That's very funny that I've just like, is it this room? Is it this room? I think it's this room. There we go. That's the one. That's what we need.
Be careful, Sophie. You don't want
Yes.
this key to break.
And then, I don't know, I just like did it and it didn't break, thank goodness. Yes. Open. Yeah, there we go. And, there we go. Okay. Whew, that was so much work. Some crazy stuff. You're just like reading a bunch of people's things.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
Oh, okay, let's see what this says. In Atlanta, I noticed yours was pretty worn down, so I decided to buy you a new one. I hope you like it. And since you enjoy them so much, here's a little puzzle to figure out the combination. 2 5-letter words are the key, both related to our history. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. From the first one, take the first 2. From the last one, take the last 2. Nice. I have no idea what that means at all, and I definitely say I've struggled with this one. We'll be skipping ahead for sure in a second here, because I have no idea. So, naturally, I'm just going to go ahead and move to the next thing. Hope you get better. Try to rest today. I will bring you some hot soup after class. M. Nice.
Huh.
Okay.
Marcella invited you to the movies. Let me guess.
Nice. The postman
yes.
always rings twice is playing in the Lowe's Theater tonight. It's based on a novel I read a while back, and I'm sure you'd love it, seeing as you like crime stories and murders so much. Nothing creepy about that at all. Will you come with me? M. On the movies, Lowe's Theater tickets, blah, blah,
There's
blah,
a
blah,
lot
blah.
of
Okay,
stuff
yeah.
in here. I don't think I've looked at everything.
Yeah, there's a lot in here. Oh, Lord, here's more of this stuff. What's this say? It's I could barely listen to Sister Millie's lecture today in secret language. All I do is look at your lips and imagine kissing you. I can't wait for tonight. M. Yep. That's like, I mean, at least give you the translation this go round. Alright, what's this one? It said, I just heard Dennis Day on the radio, and it made me think of you. I know how much you love Sentimental Journey, counting every mile of railroad track. That takes me back. Last time I was in Texas, it felt like coming home. Now, strangely, I feel away from home. I wish you were here with me. I always feel at home in your arms. I can hardly believe it's been 5 weeks since we last saw each other. Sometimes I wonder if I might be going crazy. You're always in my head. Everything reminds me of you. Not only the songs on the radio, but silly things like flowers in our garden that smell of your shampoo. That's kind of interesting that the flowers smell like shampoo. That's kind of strange. Or, yeah, that's very weird. Or when people say the word darling and I can hear you say it in your lovely French accent. Darling. My family seems to have noticed my odd behavior, but of course I cannot tell them about you. Even though I wish I could, I feel like climbing on the roof of the tallest building in Austin and shouting my feelings for you at the top of my lungs. God, I sound like a giddy teenager in love for the first time. Maybe I am. Sometimes I'm scared that all this time with you was nothing but a dream too good to be true. I'm afraid that when I return to Montreal, I will realize you never existed, or if you do exist, you don't remember me. I wish I had a picture of the two of us so I could know for sure it was real. I long for your embrace and the taste of your sweet lips. Love, M. Nice. Okay. Very, very cool. December 29th, 1947. Dear Anne, I am sorry it took me so long to answer your last letter. It has been 6 months already since I left Has it been 6 months since I left Montreal? As you always say, les temps passent C. Vitae. I have no idea if that's even true. I'm sorry if that's butchering that, but I have no idea. My parents are glad I'm done with my studies. They always thought it was strange. It was a strange idea for me to go to university. Now they want me to find a husband and have children like any other woman. I think I will. These past few months, I had a lot of time to reflect on our relationship. You know my feelings for you, and I hope you never forget how much I love you. But we cannot hide our heads in the sand any longer. We are lucky our story lasted as long as it did, and foolish to think that it would last forever. Our love is forbidden, and hiding it from our family is proving more and more difficult every day. You will always have a special place in my heart, but I believe it is time for us to go our separate ways. Oof, rough. That is rough. Oh, wait, there's more. Hang on. You made me feel like a teenager. You made everything but the present disappear. Now I need to be an adult and think about the future. Sincerely, M. Oh, wow, that's rough. I wouldn't worry about that. Don't worry about being an adult. It's no fun. Believe me. Just always do the things that's fun. Don't worry about everything else. Jeez, oh man. Alright, what are we done snooping? We did all our stuff. Now we have to solve the problem. Because now we got back here.
That riddle's a toughie. Maybe I need a fresh pair of eyes on it.
Clarington Hotel reception desk. Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth. Got a minute?
For you, always, Bean.
I opened the chest in room 507.
You did? Damn, I have to admit I didn't really believe in our little plaster key, but way to go.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised as well. It's quite sturdy.
So, spill it. What's in the chest?
A riddle.
A riddle?
I think it was written by Mrs. Beaumont for Mrs. Cruz. And I think the answer will give me the combination for a case I found in room 509. I could use your help with it, though.
Oh, God, I hate riddles. Well, let's hear it. Which part is causing you trouble?
All of it!
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Do you know what this could mean?
You said Mrs. Beaumont wrote the riddle, right?
Yeah, but I have no idea what her favorite bar is.
I think I do.
Really? How?
That's a story for another time. But if I had to bet, I'd put my money on the white cat.
The white cat.
I don't.
think
I
I
just
get
clicked
it.
that. I have no
Oh,
idea.
That wasn't too hard, was it? Is there anything else?
Yes.
Here's another one. Her alliterative name will surely take you back.
Alliterative what now? Andrew, you're a nerd. What's alliterative?
Hey, just because I read books doesn't mean I know everything.
Uh-huh.
Okay. It's a series of words that start with the same sound or letters.
Thank you, darling. Did you get that, Bean?
Yeah, I did.
Again, I clicked that, and
I
it
think I
said,
know
I
what
think I
to
would do.
do.
It's like, I have no idea.
Great. Anything else I can help you with?
I am so dumb. I
Nope,
should have just
that's
clicked,
all.
I needed extra help.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. I'm just glad I could be of some help. Call me after you've opened that case.
You know I will.
Okay, now we're definitely going to skip, because essentially I have no idea.
So, I need to find something related to a black cat and a person whose first and last names start with the same letter.
Okay, so it took me a really long time to figure it out. I skipped ahead quite a bit here. Basically,
So,
it's, I think
G-R
it's
from
Doris.
Greta and IS from Doris. Gree?
Doris Day was
Would that
mentioned
be
in the
code for
letters.
case on the bed in 509? It's worth a
And
try.
Greta is the name of the cat. Greta's the name of the cat. Doris Day, or Doris, is that. So, yeah, it took me forever to figure that. So it was just like, come on now. Like, that was rough. Especially the cat part, because I mean, I knew the collar was there, and I even saw it in the previous thing, but I just never knew what to do with it. So, okay, go to the thing. There we go. Walk in there. There we go. We're doing something. We're actually making progress. So yeah, the final one is, what is it? Gris, I think. Nice. Okay. Nice little
That
typewriter.
novelist,
Lots of
Bridget
things.
Boswell. It's actually. Oh, Anne, I do like a happy ending. Oh, so you came to Montreal under the pretense of celebrating your wedding anniversary, but all
Nice.
along,
Okay.
you meant to reunite.
All right.
with
Let's
Anne.
go ahead and read through some of these things. There's a little bit here, but it's a good story. So let's go ahead and read it through. Since February 4th, 1956, dear Marcella, or should I say Bridget, I know I prefer a good old crime story, but last week I came upon a romance novel with an intriguing title, and they were roommates. I bought it on an impulse at the train station and read it from cover to cover during my journey. Could you imagine my surprise when I recognized our story? You may have changed the names and locations, but all of our moments are there. Our endless discussions in the dorm room, our first date at the theater, our trip to Quebec City. You often said writers were thieves, but I never fully understood until now. It's been almost 10 years since I received your last letter. The letter that painted our relationship as nothing more than a summer fling. At first, I could not believe you had written these words. Then I waited in vain for your answer and had to accept your love for me had never been real. Ouch. For many years I was broken-hearted, angry, and confused. I questioned the nature of our feelings, of our attractions, and made many wrong decisions. But this book, your book, am I foolish to think it's proof you really loved me? In any case, I hope you are well, and I'm happy to see you accomplished your dream of becoming a writer. A. Okay, the next letter. It says, I didn't expect you to reply to my letter, but I'm happy to see I was wrong. Your words have comforted me in a time of great distress. If only Louis was half the man you say Hector is. He has quite a temper and hits me frequently. I'm willing to put up with it as long as he doesn't hurt Michael, but there are some days when it becomes almost unbearable. The other day, I dreamt of our first date. We were watching The Postman Only Rings Twice Again, but suddenly we were in the movie. You were Lana Turner, and I was John Garfield. And we were both plotting to kill my husband. I hate to admit it, but I almost hope it was premonitory. To answer your question, first off, I would not say that in a letter at all. Never admit that, because what if he ends up really dying? To answer your question, I still have our box. My brother is currently in Atlanta for work, and I was thinking of going to see him with Michael next month. If we're able to meet there, we could open the box. Open the box together and laugh at the silly things we thought were important all those years ago. I hope to hear from you soon. A. P.S. Do you remember the secret language we invented so Sister Millie couldn't understand the notes we passed during class? In the secret language. I still do. Now I do! Alright, so this says, August 10th, 1957. Dear Marcella, thank you for sending me a signed version of your latest novel. I think it's your greatest work yet, but I do have a few comments to help make the next one even better. First, I believe Rose should be more concerned with what she deserves than what her husband deserves. He may not deserve the pain she will cause him by leaving, but they both deserve to be happy, and they won't be as long as they remain together, as long as she doesn't listen to her own needs. Also, I think it would be great if your next novel ended on a more positive note. Imagine if Rose left her husband and rode into the sunset with Eve. Imagine if they went to New York or Los Angeles, someplace where people like us are tolerated. Imagine if they got to have their happy ending. It would be the best story ever. I hope you will consider it. P.S. I know you say invisibility protects us, but don't you just wish to be seen sometimes? Wouldn't you like people to know you are Bridget Roswell, to recognize you on the street, or to recognize you for your work? Why not publish your next novel under your own name? Alright, here we go. We had another one. January 13th, 1958. Dear Marcella, I left the house. I left Luis. I couldn't take it anymore. I could not lie anymore. How do you do it? How do you manage to live a double life, to hide your work and your novels from your husband? I had so much less to hide. And yet, Michael and I are staying at the Clarington Hotel until we find a place to stay and the divorce is done. I don't know how long it will take. Could you come see me in Montreal? I really need you by my side right now. P.S. I wouldn't put it past Luis to scour every hotel guest book in the region looking for me under his surname. So I've registered under the name Beaumont.
There's a lot of stuff in here. After all this, turns out you're a fan of Brit, an advance on my salary. So Marcella hired you. But what
Okay,
for?
it says September 27th, 1957. Dear Marcella, I thought, although you didn't know me, I think I can safely say I'm your biggest fan. Your novels have literally changed my life. After the war, I spent almost 10 years in a psychiatric hospital because of panic attacks. None of the treatments were working, and I wasn't getting any better. I became friends with one of the nurses who started lending me books so I could pass the time. I didn't really like the first one, but then I picked up Bridget Boswell's first novel, your novel. I had never read such a beautiful love story. It's almost brought me to tears to my eyes, and I immediately urged the nurse to get me more of your books. Believe it or not, the more I read them, the less panic attacks I had. The doctors thought it was their new medication finally working, but I knew the truth. Your novels gave me the courage to get in contact with Lindsay, a friend from the war. I had always felt for him the same way your characters feel for each other, but I never dared telling him. Now I have, thanks to you. The thought of seeing him again is what motivated me to get better and leave the hospital. I hope to hear back from him soon. After my discharge, I wanted to thank you for what you've done for me. I discovered Bridget was a pseudonym, so tracking you down took longer than I thought. Fortunately, I am a very patient and resourceful man and never give up. Do you think we could meet? I have so much to tell you. Paul. Let's see, and this note says, November 8th, 1957. Dear Marcella, thank you for answering my letters. I realize how unsettling it must have been for you. Please forgive me for tricking your editor into giving me your address. I know I shouldn't have done that. I wanted to thank you as well for your encouraging words concerning Lindsay. I still haven't heard from him, and I'm starting to fear I might have the wrong address. I wish I could take a train to Virginia, but that's not an option right now, as I can barely pay the rent. I guess I will have to find a job. As a kid, I dreamt of being an actor, a Hollywood star. I know it's a foolish dream, but what else can I do? What am I good at? I've tried getting some odd jobs already, but employers turn me down as soon as they've learned where I've spent the last 10 years of my life. If it continues like this, I'll probably end up in the streets like so many of my army buddies. Why am I even telling you all of this? After reading your book and getting to know you through them, I tend to forget I'm only a stranger to you. I hope you don't mind. You seem to be a good listener, and I've been feeling rather lonely ever since I left the hospital. Anyways, please tell me more about your life, and do not hesitate to write long letters. I must have read your previous one 1,000 times already. Okay, let's keep moving here with the next letter. December 5th, 1957. Dear Marcella, I've just received a letter from Lindsay's mother. She tells me he's dead. Words cannot even begin to describe how empty I feel. He died 2 years ago before I could even sent my first letter. He will never know my feelings for him, and I will never know if he could have loved me back. I guess I should have known this would have end in pain, just like your novels. I wish I had Lindsay's ability to find beauty everywhere. Even during the war, amidst the death and chaos, he would marvel at the forests of Germany, at the sun, the birds. He loved birds so much he could identify them by listening to their song. I have to admit, your proposition took me by surprise. I was hesitant to leave home at first. I was afraid to miss Lindsay's answer, but now there's nothing keeping me here. I am desperate for anything that will help me forget the pain, and I don't have enough money to make it to Texas. Do you think you could get me an advance on my salary? In spite of everything, I'm really excited to know I'll finally meet you. Paul.
So, let me get this straight. Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz are some kind of star-crossed lovers?
Seems like it, yeah. But I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Well, I may be able to help with that.
Really? How?
Oh, some mail arrived earlier for Mrs. Beaumont.
Open it! Open it! Open it!
You've opened it, right?
Me? Disregarding some
I said that we're well past that.
I'm a bad influence on you.
Or have we been bad influences on each other? I guess we'll never know.
So?
Yeah, what's in it?
It's 3 train tickets, and, there's a tourism pamphlet for California.
Nice.
California.
Well, it makes sense. It's much more progressive there than it is here.
So, Anna and Marcella want to go there to live their love freely.
Anne and Marcella, huh? You 3 are best pals now?
Well, after reading so much of their correspondence, I kind of feel like I know them, you know?
That's not
Yeah.
creepy at all.
But what about Mr. Morgan, though? I mean, Paul. How does he fit into all of this?
Yes, there you go. That's the answer.
I think Marcella hired him. I found some letters Paul wrote to her. He said that her proposition took him by surprise, and that he'd need an advance on his salary.
What did she hire him for?
Oh, still a
Invested
mystery.
in her own affair?
I'm not sure. I didn't find the letter he was replying to.
And why did he have those pictures of you anyway?
I guess we'll never know for sure, but I don't think it was ever about me.
It's always been about Anne and Marcella.
Exactly.
Well, it feels a tad anticlimactic, but who needs drama?
Yeah.
At least it made our day pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's simple.
Sure
No
did.
problems are
You
happening.
know, after today, I think I get why you're so interested in the lives our guests lead. I try to forget they exist as soon as I'm done interacting
Nice.
with them. But once in a while, it's nice to remember that, well, even the most put-together person could be an absolute mess on the other side of the door.
Yep, there you go. Do it. Yeah, we've already done the rest of it. Let's keep going.
What about you? Who is Beth Lambert when no one's looking?
I like to think that with me, what you see is what you get. But maybe an extra Snoopy super sleuth could uncover a
That's
few
me!
layers. Maybe ones I didn't even know I had.
There you go. Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted.
Come see me when your shift ends, all right? We could leave together if you want.
Sure. If we're able to. With all that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
Ooh, a sleepover. We could set up a pillow fort.
Ooh, a pillow fort. I love pillow forts.
Pillow fort? We do work in a hotel, you know. There are actual beds here.
I know, but isn't my way so much more fun?
Yes,
Well,
yes it is.
We
Yes it is.
could take a page out of Michael's book and decorate it, and then spend the night throwing stuff at Bernard whenever he comes.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, now you're talking.
Nice. For real, there's a lot of good stuff
I
here.
just have to finish my tasks for the day, and then I can
That's
leave.
it. Definitely nothing bad's gonna happen. Of course, this is the best.
That ringing. Sounds like the elevator doors are jammed.
No problems. This is perfect day. Problem solved. Nothing's definitely not gonna go wrong at all. Uh-oh. Oh no. What a ruin the day. Okay, well. Dude, just get on the elevator. You're blocking the line, man. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't touch. Do not touch. Do not touch.
Mr. Cruz?
Do not touch. Don't touch him. Don't touch. Ooh. Bad idea. Don't touch.
Mr. Cruz.
Do not touch.
Oh, God. Oh, God. What happened?
That being said, let's go ahead and look at his stuff.
Is this about...
All right, what's this letter say? It says, February 16, 1958. Dear Mr. Cruz, thank you for reporting that guests' unacceptable behavior. We will look into it as soon as possible. However, I regret to inform you that we cannot divulge the guest's personal information regardless of the guest's behavior. As I am sure you will understand, we are very concerned with our guests' privacy. Well, some of us are. This person isn't. The maid is not, for sure. And our staff prides itself on discretion. That's very funny because it's not even remotely close. Anyways, please contact us should the guest bother you again. Yours sincerely, Bernard, hotel manager. But yeah, why would you touch that? Why would you touch anything? Don't touch anything.
This is life insurance.
Your hands are going to be all over that now.
Why did you have this
Oh,
on?
man. What's this one say? Life insurance policy. It says the All-American Fire Life Company Insurance Life Insurance Policy, blah, blah, blah. Insured to Hector Cruz, beneficiary Marcella B. Cruz. The date of commencement, February 6, 1958. Date of expiration, February 6, 1978. Coverage amount, $10,000. Monthly premium. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, but see, here's the thing, though. If this guy's, like, dead now, you know there's no way that this would probably go through, because someone will be looking at this. The fact that it got set up like a week ago and then he dies shortly thereafter. Nah, there's no way. Oh, so don't touch the bodies. Ugh, gross. Just don't. Ooh. That's even worse. More spooky and
I
creepier.
have to get the power back on.
You do. You definitely do. We gotta get this power back on. Uh-oh. Okay, well, this might actually be the place to end it. Kind of sucks that the audio got all screwed up because there was a lot of good stuff that happened in this one. But this is kind of what we have to work with for now. So we are going to have to leave this one here, and we'll solve the whole murder mystery in the next one. The next one I have regular audio. We'll be all back to normal, so it'll all be good. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed everything, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya!